Magandang umaga. Isa na namang napakagandang araw para matuto. Ang topic natin for today is let's talk about nuclear power in the Philippines. We will talk in depth about the nuclear energy. So let's start with how the fuel is made. Interestingly here, we found this awesome video on how it's made, and it shows details on preparing uranium fuel pellets or fuel rod. So makikita natin dito kung paano i-mine yung uranium, so paano binubutas yung ore ng uranium, and then tsura ng extraction chamber. On part 2, you will see how the transformation from the ore, then upon continuous processing, they will produce a compound called uranium dioxide. So this is actually the main component for nuclear fuel. So may idea na tayo kung ano nga ba yung ginagamit sa nuclear power plant na fuel. So hindi siya coal, hindi siya gas, it's uranium. So in this list, we will see uranium resources by country updated in 2021. So first in the list is Australia, next is Kazakhstan, and Canada. We might notice also that in the list there is Russia, Namibia, South Africa, Niger, Brazil, China, and Mongolia. So here naman is we see the uranium production by country from 1945 to 2022. So here is Kazakhstan for cumulative production. So you will see the figure on the right. Next is Canada, United States, Australia, Germany, followed by Russia, South Africa, Niger, Namibia, and so on. So actually these countries, if you'll notice, are not in the OPEC or Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, since they export uranium. And we know that this OPEC controls majority of Earth's oil production. So they control the price for oil, which makes us wonder what can we do so that we no longer rely too much on oil for energy. So the available technology for nuclear power is around for many decades. The Philippines is currently not using nuclear energy. Nakikita natin dito na coal is number 1 in terms of mortality rate para makaproduce ng kuryente, followed by oil, natural gas, biofuel, and then we see this solar, wind, hydro. There are few mortality rate in terms of nuclear power. So it's a very safe energy supply. Other energy sources are less safer than nuclear. Contrary to public belief that nuclear is bad and is very dangerous, this technology has evolved so that we can harness the power of the atoms to produce energy, which we really need. Okay, another advantage of nuclear energy is that it has a high capacity factor for energy. Ibig sabihin nito is mataas yung maximum output na kaya ni nuclear consistently over time. Unlike sa solar, di ba si solar is for collecting the sun's energy. What if it's already night or the weather is bad? There's no solar energy, which is why when we compute it here, around 6 hours per day is the production time for solar. The rest is variable. Next is wind coal, and at the top is the nuclear, which is 92.5% reliable. So it can operate even at night or even if it's storming. One of the reasons why the government might be looking into the nuclear program or energy, it can avoid the unexpected maintenance of other sources of energy, like maintenance shutdown for coal and natural gas plants. What we have here in the Philippines is a Bataan nuclear power plant. So the Bataan nuclear power plant was built by the Marcos administration to address the 1973 oil embargo or oil crisis. So it's been a long time. And in the end, it was never been used. So lately, the government has studied the application of nuclear energy in the Philippines because there is a projected increase in demand in the next couple of years. As a result, there is a potential revival of Bataan project under study. Alternatively, there is a plan or a study to use small modular plants. So to back up this ambition for nuclear power in the Philippines, how dependable is nuclear power? But the question really is, why are we not using nuclear energy? If we have an old nuclear power plant, why are we not building new nuclear power plant? So this question has been around for so long, and here we created this video to answer this question. So let's follow the cost in building a nuclear power plant compared to coal and gas. So here we see this chart, and it's a very surprising chart to look at because we will see that nuclear energy costs more compared to coal and gas. This is based on various studies from 2004 to 2009. And if we take into account that this cost is if you build a plant, you operate the plant, and you buy the fuel. In the end, it costs more to have a new nuclear power plant than to build new coal power plant or new gas plant. So this is the answer why there have been no new nuclear power plant in the Philippines. And the reason is because it costs more to build new one. But we are stuck with the problem of rotational brownouts and unexpected power plant maintenance that costs blackouts. So is there any nuclear energy alternative right now? Well, the answer is lurking in the web. If you look into the web or Google, you will see that there are news about solar battery storage facility, expansion of battery systems, largest battery energy storage facility, and this one is delivering 1 gigawatts of battery fleet in the Philippines. So this is the answer to the alternative to nuclear energy. There will be battery farms to store energy from existing power generation plant, and these batteries will store excess energy and return it back to the grid if there is demand. So we are seeing a new era for energy storage in the Philippines. And there might come a time that we no longer need the nuclear power. So this is just my opinion regarding the matters on Philippine nuclear energy. I hope you find this video informative. Please subscribe and like this video. Have a great day. Bye.